The lawyers that you're saying believe that this path is sound, this path could face the same court as the previous plan. So, given that the lawyers got the outcome wrong the last time with the court that we have, how is this going to impact, Bidenomics and the central piece of the 2024 campaign, which has hinged on this forgiveness plan and people believing that it's possible? Yeah. What has changed? Sure. The court isn't changing, so what's changing?
So I'll let Brat answer that about the Bidenomics and the long-term impact, but we're going to fight. We're going to keep fighting. And there were many other legal scholars that believe we had the authority under the HEROES Act. I mean, the HEROES Act makes it pretty clear. I have the authority to modify or waive. The Supreme Court saw it differently. We're moving forward in another path, and we're going to put the best legal argument forward to provide relief for borrowers. That's our focus, and we're not going to stay off of that.
Do you think, though, that this court will see eye to eye with you? It's going to be the same court if it's challenged legally.
We're going to keep fighting, and we're going to put the best legal argument forward to stand up for borrowers and to keep fighting for affordable college. Did you want to talk about the bigger plan right now?
Sure. Well, I just want to add one thing on that question. We're just beginning the rulemaking process now. There's going to be time to craft the exact proposal under this new legal authority. One thing, of course, that we will keep in mind is how this plan is going to be received by the courts. But what the president believes is that if his lawyers, who are all highly qualified attorneys, tell him that a path is legally available, he's going to trust them, and we're going to put our best foot forward in court to defend it. What I would say to borrowers is that we are taking action on multiple fronts to help them in light of the Supreme Court opinion today. There's the 12-month on-ramp to repayment, which is going to be a real benefit to borrowers who may be having trouble getting started again on their repayments and who may have to skip a payment or two because they need to get their financial situation together. Previously, they may have been put into delinquency or default or seen a negative mark on their credit report. We're going to make sure that doesn't happen for the first 12 months. So that's a real benefit to those borrowers. And as the Secretary said, and I don't want people sleeping on this, this income-based repayment plan that we're rolling out today that was finalized is a huge deal. It is going to save the typical borrower $1,000 a year on their loan repayments. Somebody who is making $50,000, $60,000 a year is going to see a substantial savings and may even end up paying $0 in their monthly payment because of this new program. And by the way, one concern that people have had about the income-based repayment program in the past is that if you were making these smaller payments, your balance would keep growing over time. One of the reforms we're putting in place is making sure that that balance doesn't grow over time, even as you are making potentially a $0 payment each month. It is a big deal for both current borrowers and for all the future borrowers who are out there. Now, I want to be clear, that's not a substitute for debt relief, but it is a huge benefit for borrowers that is going to be available coming this summer. And we encourage people to sign up for it.